Boston Bros is number one thing not. You're dead wrong. You can catch me doing misbehaving with my products on. It's real boxing talk every time we meet with Ned, the TBE, and Conspiracy G. We bring it to you raw, unbiased. You know the deal. You can even get a poor dealer here from Dollar Bill with my guys by my side. You know we going live. All we need you to do is please like and subscribe. Boxing Bros. Peace.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is it is official. The WBO orders Oleksandr Usyk versus Joe Joyce for the interim title. Now, if you don't know, this has been a huge issue on the Boxing Bros. It's been a hot topic of debate. Trill, Dollar Bill, and Conspiracy G cannot see eye to eye on this issue. They have a 25 push-up bet on the line. And now that it's been officially ordered, they're saying that this clears the decks for Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. But now you two are on a hot seat. Conspiracy G, are you sticking with your pick? Well, first, how do you feel about it being officially ordered, and are you sticking with your pick?
All right. Yeah, I have mixed feelings on this because I'm happy that they're fighting, but the order to order him to take the fight, I have questions about it. So does that mean if he loses, Joe Joyce takes his mandatory spot?
Yes.
Me personally, I don't feel Joe Joyce has done enough in the heavyweight division to get that opportunity right now.
He beat
so
Bermain. He beat Bermain.
Exactly. So like I just feel like he needs to like really go up against like a top 10 heavyweight. He hasn't done that as of yet. So I don't know if I'm cool with that, but I am excited for the fight. And I still think Joyce is gonna violate your boy Usyk. But just so everyone knows, don't get mad. I actually like Usyk. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I promise y'all. Yeah, that's my man. I like the Ukrainian breakdancing and all that good stuff. But he gonna get flatlined, man.
Oh man.
Views and opinions of G. Oh man.
Now listen, what I seen Chisora do to him, and this is an out of shape Chisora putting in that work, man. Imagine him going up against in shape George Joyce for 12 rounds. He gonna get punished, man. So yeah, I'm excited for the fight. I kind of feel bad for Usyk because although Usyk got the mandatory spot because of what he's accomplished at a cruiserweight, that still is an accomplishment that should go to him for the mandatory spot. George Joyce hasn't done enough just in boxing period to even to have that opportunity as of right now. But nonetheless, man, hey, take his head off. It is what it is. Usyk will be all right, man. You can always go back to the cruiserweight division and shine.
Dollar Bill, man, what you got to say?
Stop the cat. Stop the cat. That was the best you have ever seen Derek Chisora ever. He was in the best shape of his life trying to go in there against Usyk and almost got stopped. You was going heavy for Derek Chisora to beat Usyk, and Usyk beat your man and almost stopped him, and he's going to do the same thing to Joe Joyce. So have my push-ups ready. I'm so confident that I wanted to have this 100 push-ups. That's how confident I was.
Oh, 100 AG, what you saying?
That's how confident I was in my man.
What you saying?
How about this? If I lose, I do 25 and Ned do the 75.
I'm not part of your beef, yo. I'm not part of your beef.
All right.
That's slippery G for you.
I thought Ned was gonna try to get in on this action.
Yo.
I think, yeah, Usyk, like I said, I stand by what I said before. You know what I'm saying? Usyk, he has great footwork. He great hand speed, great boxing IQ. I don't see nobody messing with him unless it's the 1 and 2, 2 and 1 guy. Right now, that's all I see. But I could be wrong. This is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. Don't shoot the messenger.
Just saying.
Well, all I'm saying is,
but Trill, even when you're wrong, you could have been right.
You know what I'm saying? My predictions. Check my predictions on the show. That's all I'm saying. Check my predictions on the show. You know what I'm saying? But
we need to keep the record. Yeah, we can.
That's on my check. I was good.
Usyk is ready for this fight. You know what I'm saying? He's ready for this fight, and he's just waiting. He's just waiting for his turn at the big guys. That's either Tyson Fury or AJ, and those are the only guys that I think that can beat him. You know what I'm saying? He's a very talented guy. You know what I'm saying? And he's gaining more weight. He's getting more experience at the weight class. He's in there training heavy with bigger guys. He's gonna come. Man, listen. Okay, y'all won't keep playing these games. And Usyk's a very talented guy. Reminds me of Leon Spinks when Leon Spinks was the rest in peace Leon Spinks. This reminds me, you know what I'm saying, when he was the little guy coming up. He was like, they didn't have a chance. But he had dethroned the king at one time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going with my man Usyk. Usyk all the way. I like him, man. Inside and outside the ring. Joe Joyce. I like Joe Joyce. But when it comes to boxing, who's going to win?
No.
I put Joe Joyce to beat the guy with the jailhouse pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? But not in this fight. And G, I was rocking with you too. I think Joe Joyce needs to fight more other guys before he steps into a fight, get in there with Usyk. I know they fought before, but I watched that fight, and y'all made me watch that fight like 3 times, and I still couldn't see what y'all was seeing. You know what I'm saying? People was like, Joe Joyce won. Where?
Oh,
You know
I don't think boy, said that now.
No, I was talking about the comment section.
I never said
no, not you. I'm talking about the comment section. It was like Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce was putting a bean on him. He was coming back in the fight. I'm like, where? You know what I'm saying? So, listen, it's Usyk all the way over here. You know what I'm saying? I think Usyk got it.
Usyk all the way to the hospital. You know?
G, you talking like you want to put 50 push-ups on it.
Jay, that's what I'm saying, G. You that confident, G.
Listen.
And we're going to do it on live.
If I could, I would. But I can't, so I'm going to stick with what I can.
You know what? Here's what it is. All right, G, how about this?
Yeah.
If Usyk wins by decision, you do 25 push-ups. But if Usyk stops him, you'll do 50. Come on, he's granite chin. So, I mean,
all right, how about this? Do I have to do 50 straight through, or can I do 25?
No.
You have to do it straight through.
I'm all set. No, I'm all set. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm going to keep on. I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? The younger G probably could have, at least I used to be able to do 50 back in the dizzy. Now, y'all might get lucky.
I never thought I would see the day where G would just fold like this, yo.
Man, listen.
I'm gonna tell y'all something about G, yo. This dude,
but
G,
you confident in your man, though.
Yo, this dude, G,
you're confident in Joe Joyce to beat Usyk, though. Usyk's a bum. Remember, you said he was a bum.
We're witnessing something bigger than this because G never wanted to be a big dude. Like I'm telling you, G was just like he wanted to be. He like a heavy lightweight. You know what I'm saying? Like G was like heavy weather, like the heavy Mayweather. G never wanted to be a big dude. We were doing box jumps and we set it to a certain height. And G's like, yo, I'm gonna attempt it. We're like, G, you shouldn't do this. G would attempt it. And even the level that G would get would be impressive for someone his size. Now this G is quitting. This ain't the G that I recognize, yo.
I'm older, I'm wiser,
He used to say pain is just fear leaving the body.
Hey, my age, pain is permanent, so I'm good.
That is growth. That is growth.
Man, I never thought I'd see.
I'm just very confident that I think that Usyk could beat a Joe Joyce. I really am. You know what I'm saying? I just the level of skill is just different. You know what I'm saying right now. Joe Joyce is a good fighter, but Usyk he's special. You know what I'm saying, and it's gonna take those special big guys to beat him.
All right, TBE.
Damn.
Wait, TBE.
Yes.
Stands for the back enthusiast. Go ahead. Shout out to the dude in the comment section who said that. That was hilarious. TBE, the back enthusiast. Go ahead.
Listen. Joe Joyce, props to you on that Dubois win. I still don't your fighting style shocks me. It defies physics. Like physics is velocity plus mass or whatever equals power, generates power.
Velocity versus mass or whatever equals power.
You know,
I was about to break it down, man.
my bad, yo, my bad, yo. I just had it in front of me. I didn't want to slip it up. Yeah, force plus velocity equals power. But this man, yo, I don't know, man. Water got the right hand of God. This man has the right hand of the snails. It's just, it's crazy. Like I just don't see how. Like maybe these fighters didn't believe. Like yo, he hit so slow. I could beat him. But I honestly, if you ever, I could compare what I see is to when you're in a pool and you're trying to throw a punch, and the water and the mass, they just so much resistance that you just feel so slow.
You break down why that happens for us, Ned, the physicist.
Science. Dr. Science.
Yeah, Dr. Science.
It's resistance. Yeah, I'm not even going. Resistance plus mass equals the lack of force. Yeah. I'm not a physicist.
Yeah, what he said.
But I'm aware of the science. You hear me? I'm not a physicist, but I'm aware of the sciences, my brothers.
I'm rocking with you. You
know what? I'm walking with you though, Ned. So go ahead.
Fix your face. So all Usyk really has to do is train in the pool to understand how to avoid this man's punches. But when you fight Joe Joyce, I know Usyk knows how to master to hit and not get hit. And as long as he's not getting hits, which is very easy to do, we saw it in the first fight. He was not getting hit.
He was getting hit in that first fight.
It was like the back end of the punch. It's like he got out the way just in time. So if you can keep doing that, I think he just doesn't have the power. I didn't see he had the power to like hurt Joe Joyce in that fight. So I just don't see him having the power to hurt him. But I see him outboxing him phenomenally in this match coming up. I don't know what G sees, but it's ridiculous. But I'm done.
Yeah,
body bag. That's what
this is interesting for me, man. Because this is the first time, like. Me and Trill, like we grew up together. We usually at 80% of the time we see things the same way. So like when I see but when we agree, we typically, it typically happens that way we see it. But like when we disagree, and I'm not saying we disagree here, I just don't have the confidence that Trill has in Usyk. Like I could see a path to victory for Usyk, but I also could see a path to victory for Joe Joyce, which makes this a very risky fight. So if Usyk takes this fight, I commend him whether he wins or loses, because like the fact that he would even take this fight to me, because this is a dangerous fight. I picked Daniel Dubois to beat Joe Joyce, but Joe Joyce showed me a lot in that fight. He showed me timing. He showed me the ability to have a great game plan, and his game plan was working because he was about to start opening up on Dubois. And Dubois knew it, and he knew he couldn't take that heat. So he took that knee and he didn't get back up. So a few things. In the amateurs, they weren't fighting with pro style gloves, and they only fought 5 rounds. So if you're picking Joe Joyce, you're looking at that and you're saying with the pro style gloves and Usyk having to deal with that pressure for 12 rounds, that Joe Joyce is going to wear him down and he's eventually going to catch him. But if you're rocking with Usyk, you're saying he's never really been clipped. Chisora gave him all he can handle in the first 4 rounds, and I didn't see Usyk get rocked. I seen Usyk get hit with some shots. I saw Usyk take the shots. I saw Usyk almost stop Derek Chisora at one point. So will he be able to break down Usyk? That's a huge question mark. I don't know. So there's a lot in this fight that makes it very entertaining. There's a lot of questions that are going to be answered. At the end of the day, I feel like if Usyk has his conditioning where he can move for 12 and he can survive the onslaught, it's going to be a repeat of what you saw in the amateurs. However, if Joyce is able to break him down, is able to get the pressure, is able to force him to move so much to the point where he's fatigued and he has to stand and fight, then Joe Joyce has a shot. So I really don't know which way I'm leaning on this one yet. But I see G's point and I see Trill's point. I just don't know where I'm going. But hell, I can't wait to see who has to do them push-ups.
Skills pay the bills, but he ain't got enough credit. Remember that. Not in the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying?
He's getting his credit up. He's getting his credit up. Fight by fight. He's seeing how great Usyk is, and he's daring to be great. You gotta admire.
That's true. That right there is 100.
You know what I'm saying? Please like and subscribe. Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.